And we are live. I just forgot to put where. Dun dun dun. I just thought it gonna be a planned outage. Pathologic 3. Dun dun dun. Look at that one showing. Go ahead and display capture. Stream starting soon. There we go. Pathologic 3. I heard a lot of good things about this game from a reviewer.
I'm Daniel Dankovsky, Bachelor of
Also known as
Medicine. All my life I have been studying death, the greatest boundary holding humanity back. The powers that be were frightened of my search. My lab in the capital was about to be closed. But it cannot be denied that some phenomena might be found only in the strangest, most remote parts of our country. Little towns that are yet to be explored by forward-thinking minds. People accept the supposed imminence of death way too easily. We meekly follow our life's path to it, like cattle to the slaughter. But we shouldn't. My search for immortality has brought me rumors of one, Simon Kane, a supposedly immortal man, living in one such town. He might be just the proof all my theories need. The final patient. I need to find him, or else all my life's work is doomed.
Dun dun dun. I said the game is a little bit loud. That does be good. It does be good. Hello. I say a living, breathing person stepping off the train. Do you normally only get dead people? Or are you staring at me like a cow at Newgate like it's being stolen in plain sight? It's supposed to sound more of a far athletic grade than near. But some say diversion is not impossible. Where do you come from? Train as you, the capital. Danny Dankovsky. Master of Medicine. And told his supposed immortal man, Simon Kane, lives here. I'm here to study him. Alright, do you city folks always take 20 chunks of search with you, or do you manage to cut down to 10, sir? I can tell you, do you not live to wake up people or do they twist urgent ears? Help me cancel them. Do you even know what a microscope is, let alone the one-of-a-kind anti-dispersion device prototype? Well, why didn't it make the kids disappear? It is an anti-dispersion. I mean, it's not for that any more than a microscope is for a hammering nail, which children are probably already doing while we're standing here talking. Hey, hammering is usually best done with a hammer, say so, right? Are you gonna help me catch thieves or not, genius? Not just kids. It's just kids being kids. No need to be mean to them. What should I think? I must get luggage back. Losing my strength is like losing my arm. Worse than losing my arm. I'm telling you, hands off the kids. You're new here. First off the train. You're new in town. So watch yourself and heed our customs. No constable or patrolman will chase after children for you. No street sweeper neither. Why not? Because the kids have their own thing going. Their own empire, you see. I'm not going to mess with it. And if you find someone to do it for you, it's your funeral. Or rather, theirs. Not that they wouldn't get a funeral, their tower will simply break them. A tower. The polyhedron. Well, that certainly clears things up. I'm not sure what I was expecting. You know what? If you need your search so badly, why don't you go for the thoughts of run away with and just act them nicely? These kids are like magpies. They'll trade you your precious linen for the capital back. In exchange for bits of colored glass or even just a story, but whatever you do, don't hurt them. But I get the idea. Say, is the capital a real place? In a sense, of course, the capital is a myth. The myth is the real capital, but the city does exist physically. I wish it wasn't. The Canes came from the capital and made our town, but no other real people have come from here ever since. So I was thinking, perhaps Simon Kane is simply made up the capital along with everything else. Make sure I'm just an actor he hired. In a small town like yours, a single individual authority can grow to be all-encompassing. I assure you, though, Kane did not make up the capital. What do you mean they made your town? Then I guess this one. Sometimes I didn't take a step back for a moment and think logically. There's something that helped me put together. What? My speech as a customer. I'm supposed to do research about tools. Species says no one here will help me find the missing items. I might manage to recover something intact. I have to hand. This one? And after that, I might as well just cast the next train back. The most important thing is the microscope and the experimental prototype. What? Ooh, what am I supposed to do though? Yo there. Hey, eyes on us, Steve seen us. Steve, Mr. Thief, are you for real? Say something in thief speak. What do you mean, Mr. Thief? You're the one who stole my things. You stole the train's heart, you did. Just ripped it out of the stall and now it will die. What? Haven't ripped out anything? Did the train stop? It did. Doesn't move no more. The movie means it's dead. You climbed out and it died. That means you killed it. The thiefiest thief. Are you dumb? Not necessarily. Sometimes a lack of movement can be due to lethargy or catatonia. Your logic is disputable. You would be. It's either lethargy or catatonia, but cats move all the time. Listen, boy, enough jokes for today. I come into the sound on important business. I cannot conduct without my microscope and my prototype. Please return it to me. Hey, hold on. No need for all the begging and the politeness. What do I even do to you anyway? They take nothing. It was all Jekka? I press is delicate equipment or instruments. If they break, they'll only scrape metal and glass. They will just die like train. You don't want that, do you? I don't. But tell me where Jekka taken them. Jekka taken the heart back to go fix the train. That way it's two-faced. You've done everything right. There we go. Guess I had to go this way. I don't know, why is this one in red? Oh, dude. Am I allowed to do this? Or is that like bad karma? Tobacco, beetle, camphor? Valerian extract. Can I just take this? Or is that like bad karma? That's a beaker. Bullet, nice. Too much fragile one, didn't break. It is mine that they're just like leaving. I don't think they're mine. Don't. Hey, back off. Get away from me too. I ain't afraid of Uncle Roan and any booze stuff. I ain't afraid of you either. I got a knife. You can hurt us. Got it? My nerves are hanging by a thread. This then. Do you want to see what happens when it finally snaps? Your ears are sinking, and you got those crazy eyes. Uncle Roan gets those eyes too when he reaches for a second bottle and shakes, and then he picks fights. But don't even think about picking a fight with me. I got a real knife, I do. If I look like Uncle Rose of yours, that means I really do need to cool down. First, give me a moment, I'll take a breather. Effect in the extremes. It's hard for me to talk to people when I'm too apathetic or manic. Oh, I need to stabilize my condition first. How? Can we change with drugs? Okay then. Some Become more apathetic, others more manic. I need to keep an eye on my mental state and supply of drugs. So I'm gonna need a depressant then? Or sedative, same thing.
I can't take it anymore.
It's quiet. A dead heart keeps beating for 40 days, that's what my mom says. It couldn't have been dead that long, do it. That's not true. It won't fit in there, it just won't. Told you you shouldn't soda stuck in the belly, not the mouth. Life's in the belly, everybody knows that. No pinochle motive. Life sits in the front with the driver. That's where the fire is. So the heart should be too. That's what Boulder told me. What do you have there? Oh my. There's no pinochle, which is housed in the front. Oh, you killed the other train, didn't you? Because they don't come to us no more. We were wondering, and we didn't know what they kept doing. We got a whole graveyard, and they're all rested up, and they can't go anywhere. It's all because of you. You stole the heart for yourself and carried it away in the suitcase, and now the train's all dead. The train stopped coming a long time ago. It couldn't be my fault. I'd never been here before, and I'm not very good at stealing hearts. The thing that touched you have a tendency to die. You got me there. You said yourself the train heart is at the front. I wrote in the carriage in the middle. How could I get to the heart then? Like all medical? You don't get the heart to the bowels, my young friend. You'll hit try a different body part first. You know, the train stopped railing, stopped moving too. That means it's dead, so this is the heart, obvious, right? But that's a bit simplistic. The response is stimulating just one characteristic of life. It's not exhaustive. Mortality. Adapted heredity? Before trains came every week, it was every 2 weeks. Now it's every 2 months or even less. And they don't leave either. They just lay there and wait. They caused the war. Not because they don't love us no more. But if we heal this one, they'll love us again and they'll come back and bring Marinquist? Look, my prototype is not the train's heart and it certainly won't repair it. But it's interesting thing in itself, so let's make a deal. You give it back and I'll tell you how it works. There'll be corpses in the tail, a whole pile of them. There'll be damsels in the story in distress, of course. And my genius and survival system will be a tail. He could drive us into the grave. Blah, blah. So the thing about Mr. Merrick and that he. What is up? Look here. Let me take the prototype. I won't run away. I promise to wind it up. You need to turn this handle clockwise. 2 weeks ago. That certainly is creepy. Don't.
Cheer up, Chief. Want to hear that grey-hair joke again? The one you love so much?
What? You probably hold this crank and turn clockwise? Chief, hello? For crying out loud, your mind's flowing away again. Firming on the ground? Time for what? The morgue is swimming in the gas leak from lab 12. I heard the alarm. That's right, I put the alarm because of the chlorine from lab 102. Anyways, the crank is stiff, so you have to turn it with some force. Are you crazy? There's a gas leak. What do you call me here for? We have to seal the morgue and evacuate quickly. No, Danielle. We have to do a load of... What we have to do is load this prototype you are fiddling with and use it to get in the morgue. The woman rose from the dead in there, and it will be, I think you'll agree, extremely frustrating if she dies again. We must get her out. It's in front of dead. I was collecting tissue samples to determine the onset of rigor mortis when I heard a noise. I turned around and, holy smokes. The woman was sitting up from the gurney, stiff as a poker, a rasp in her throat. I started towards her, but then I smelled the gas and put the alarm level. It wasn't a spontaneous resurrection. It couldn't be. These cases always turn out to be lethargy or catatonia or apnea. So when I get hurt yourself ready, call me. Crane isn't known for bringing back the dead, but if the woman was brought here by mistake, alive, perhaps the gas could have iterated her mucous membrane enough to wake her. You read another one of your chains of hypotheticals. We need practical observations. Pull out the page and then write the monograph, not the other way around. You're right. Tell me what should I do with this device, this prototype, I think you called it. I already told you, but fine. Let's go over it again. You're holding an experimental prototype meant to dissipate tuberculosis, miasma. You remember the consumption task force? Kaufman, weird name for it. Gorski, Anna, Stein. At least I guess hasn't done you any lasting damage. A million little details as always. That's reassuring. I would feel even better if we could leave this morgue. Of course, remember in the wake of Bazan? They were commissioned to make a device to dissipate miasma, but I believe it was meant for something other than tuberculosis. This magnificent gizmo disperses an aerosol disinfectant. First, you load the prototype. There's bottle solutions in a beige cabinet. Best set on the table while you load it. You can't do it while you are holding it. I wonder if it would work against chlorine. Though consider it was designed for mustard gas. Load it, then what? Next, you find out the prototype, prime it, hold the crank here, blah blah blah. This is natural born mechanic. And then blah blah blah. You have to find out. I don't really care. Just get to the point. You got nothing better? Call for help. Yeah, this one. Better have a plan to mod. The longer I hold the crank, the stronger the effect. Chromatic with mechanical. I guess this one. Clear the miasma in the front. Operate range is supposed to be decent. You need to spend fluid wisely. The more corridors like this. I guess this one. Required ingredients are readily available at least to the prototype. I need a stimulant, an anesthetic, and a toxin. First thing we teach lab assistant. Best stuff is in the bees. It should be in here. Those were, I guess this one. And add the ingredients one by one on the top and heat it up. Heat then open it up. Should be enough for 20 uses. Wait, need to get toxin from the institute. I guess I would just say it. Student borrowed and okay.
Vita nostra brevis est, brevi finietur.
What? This would be good for a little prototype success rate loaded. Anything here? How did I get 18? $17. Nice try. Are you dead? You have that size. I had the eyes of a man who just walked through 40 meters of poisoned gas without protective goggles. At the end of the tunnel, there's a second tunnel. Can you hear me? I think I've been exposed though. Can you hear me? Focus on me. Hold on to my voice to try to stay awake. That does not work. If you don't speak, you will inhale even more poison. Which is true. At the end of the tunnel, there's a second tunnel. What does that mean? It means that when you die, there's neither life nor death, but something else entirely. That it trains for worms. Probably this one. Like a coin falling on its edge, or a Mobius strip. You shouldn't concern yourself with such a thing, though. Can I have my prototype back? Take it. It spins all boring clockwise only. Grandpa Simon has clock that spin every which way. Besides, the train's already dead. I couldn't save it in time. You understand transplantation at least a bit. Indeed, a heart can't survive. I'm sick of this game. Go away. You're still time before the sunset. You take it, Michael. I didn't expect you to know that word. Even some people in the capital. The Donkeys must have taken it. Khan and Notkin got a deal. All the war spoils go split down the middle. They don't care about the hearts, not in any other their many faces. Why wouldn't they need another one? What does your microscope do? Is it alive? Notkin's Khan Notkin are hard in the face. I don't understand it. You use it to see look at smaller and it makes them large and detailed. Oh, like kaleidoscope? No, not at all. To look at a colorful town? Not at all. You can do it like Capella? You know the word kaleidoscope? No, and Defensenstration? Miniature Kirk used it for forming. You pass my belongs along with the others of the gang. All I need to go is to get my microscope back. Am I right? Are you stupid? She hates kaleidoscopes after what happened to that stained glass. No, Khan wouldn't give it when I blah blah blah. Khan wouldn't give it to anyone, not before he looks at himself or after either. But he's honest even if he's wicked. He'll go back to the owner if you find her in town. He'll deal fair. We're gonna find him. You won't see it again. No use looking there. That is stairways to heaven. The lockheads like them. Think they look like polyhydrons. There's this one right here, in the mall. You know, after this conversation with its capellas, columns, polyhydrons, I begin to see the shape of the world you live in. It sounds complicated. It can't be worse than human autonomy, can it? So is it like splitting or something? Oh, it goes all the way to that. Taken here. Okay, then where do I need to go? I have to get it to our hope for. I did the. That. Oh, that's how I think I'm gonna take custody. Did he die? What happened? Jacob Sturk, Kirk, and what is his name? Cloak, do not act rashly. Give Kirk to me. I'll pay back in kind the herbs and blood. What happened here? The Ripper came to town. The father killer, Baraka. He was always a wild one, but then Mara Subnock lay with him in the steppe and whispered things to his ear to make him water the earth with blood. As soon as he got to the train, he went after his murdering spree. He killed Jacob Stark, he killed Kuruk, and he killed the harmless Bertie. He is a monster. I thought I had come alone, or almost alone, but I definitely don't recall a mad ripper on the train with me. He arrived on the freight train, took the back door, like a thief in the night. That freight train was bringing medicine sweet in coffins. So the Ripper must have hid away in a coffin, or else Sabadok would have torn him apart in the steppe. You just said that Sabadok copulated with him, but now he's hiding from her in a coffin. Only 2 sentences into the conversation, and I already know I would want to shoot myself. Ah, man, I ain't gonna butcher all these. Boyante? Hear me out. Blood from the Suak, saying for the fierceness and sharpness inside the one they called Kuruk. Give his body to me, he is dead to you anyways. You will bury him. He will rot away until nothing is left. I will bury him, and Suak will eat him, and drink his savagery and his sting and sing in it. He'll give us, and we will brew us also flowering. He will give us ashen a swish, the hearts of the herds, by Clanib, essential. I cannot read. Should we give her body that? Well, I learned the present that those who bury who actually marry quite a lot and are going to use the first are often around these parts. But they aren't just going to use him, they'll desecrate him until nothing even a Sabanok can recognize what's left. There are so many words. But he really was a wicked man. Blah blah blah. You can at least ask her to stand up. This is awkward. Wasn't ethnographic gold mine you got here? It's a shame I'm not an anthropologist. Don't. What do you think, stranger? You certainly look important. Maybe you have some brain to back it up. But I have a victim who met a violent and must be with a purpose for forensic examination, even if the beautiful young woman asks otherwise. When the person dies, the body is no more than a collection of molecules and tissues. You never pretend to put in some used to supporting corpus, not a stempulum. Death came from this town today, says a great death, the likes of which has never been seen before. Today will be a fearsome day, tomorrow even more so. And the third day, fear itself will die, and without asking for which we will die too. As I say, all these prophecies are making me uneasy. Okay, but a lot of death. Where did I step going in the guise of a woman? It's like I stepped out of time, just not travel from home. This where it is. Don't. Boots.
Wisdom's good to possess. Better still is cleverness.
Will you look at that, customer? Keep blocking customer to stop appointments only, and I don't recall your name on the list. Are you two on a date? Sorry to intrude. Enough jokes. It's just we got plenty of stops in town, but grief can get for wholesale. Just look at these booty snacks. Scarlet. I would expect a romantic soul like yours will be more interested in the scarlet print burn than scarlet books. They're pretty, and are they from the capital? From a coffin. Coffin, the best when you need a chest. A checkpoint guard wouldn't dare open it up. Out of respect, it's inhumane. Meanwhile, it's overflowing with hundreds pairs of Scarlet Saffiano leather boots, tax and duty free. Those are bog standard military issue boots that have been dyed wrong. You're right about one thing, it's not good shying away from death. One can't understand that thing they refuse to look at. You're a tax inspector? No, but that doesn't mean I approve of. I can't imagine a duller job. Keep your nose out of people's coffins then. Once someone gets in, who knows what happens. Maybe they'll die, maybe they'll never exist at all. Of course, if I start poking around coffins, how will you exploit the public fear of death after your smuggle operation? Indeed, no one knows what happens to someone once they go in the coffin. Do you want... But these boots are no Stefano letter. So he's the contraband dealer then. Come on. It's safe here for now. Okay then. Don't.
Drilling my temples.
What? Weird. Don't. That's an onyx. Can't go that way though. What the heck is going on here? Bah, my good little bull. Blunt mouth, broad browed, please forgive us. Your city, Ezra, as you always have been. He returned the Balls Tarok to Baltashul. We are leading him to the bosom of his mother and father, Vari, asking for forgiveness. Because Bolstrok is dead, Aina. This little bull's whole life, he didn't know that the most beautiful creature, the mortal Bolstrok, was waiting for him. Now that he knows Bolstrok, well, not sure there was some kind of festival happening to him, but you're just talking about death. It's a funeral. Karl Kuhn Pas, the founder of all Kantan, people are bull, has died. Yes, bring him back. You're a city one, Anna. Reina. Solka didn't eat the boss spot. How could she? He's bigger than her, stronger than her. The mortal can't be killed. He chose this himself. Perhaps Bolsbrock wanted to change his mind and come back to us, his children. Some kind of mythical creature? What happened exactly? What about all people in the bulls? Oh, how can I explain? We heard brides walk barefoot so they can always hear his heart. Tonight he stopped beating. His children are afraid. Without his father, so we ask him to respond, but I feel he has died. A fang or clone was thrust into him. I feel the wound bleeding. The rest is soaked in blood. I feel the rot scrunching underfoot. Quiet, both of you. You know nothing. Both can die only from gloom. We will cheer him up, feed him, and show him our joy. We'll bring the last arroch to his bosom. But then he will remember us and return to us. Clearly, is a mythologian. But it must have been some basis. Wonder why. Maybe you felt the aftershock from an earthquake. They said that occurred in the northeast. So you could tune what. The heart was beating here, not far off. Another is a blind, loving mother. The ones at Earth, but Boss was not only bore us, he watched over us. We lived under his watch. Not talents without the beholder. We are all blind worms now. Mugar, Bad. A worm is a worm. A human is human. A human is meant to see, to build. Look around, beholder. What do you see? A town where the sacrifice of layouts, permanent, the sun, like it trying to be super. You see, the beholder is both. Who am I to contend with him? And the gaze might turn out to think can be foreseen. You don't look closely. Go further. See your celebration. Look at the last. What do you see in all this? Tell Goog everything. How can I forget? Well, at least it's supposed to look okay then. And ours is a big bull, right? Oh look, whether I want to or not. Dum, 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 dum. Hello. I think that was the future. Don't. This way. Don't. I think this way. Okay then. No, don't. Things are getting weird here.
A town of creepy children and masked freaks, all doomed.
There you are. Fine. I thought you forgot our agreement. I hope you're ready. Have you memorized your line? Time to read any lines. I'm trying to get my microscope back. Have you seen any conspiracy carrying luggage? I take no joy in seeing another player who likes to improvise. Your charge is but to read your lines and not invent them. Wait, is this really the guy? Look at the same, but the outfit's all wrong. Did our guy wear a coat? This costume is more suited to an antagonist. This coat is the latest fashion in the capital. Funny, fashion advice from a man in a bird looking into a mirror lately. The more of an anti-hero than an antagonist, I think you know the difference. That makes you a deal candidate for our anti-production. I am Mark Immortel, director of the local theater, and you are Daniel Dugonsky, doctor just arrived in the capital. Magnificent girls. You see, the actor we've been waiting in turn for has decided to sabotage the rehearsal. You will do us a massive, titanic favor by replacing him, even if it's just for a little while. Of course, I'll be glad to. I've done the acting stage since I was a boy. Just be told I don't care for it. Still, what's the man in the bird doing here? They're gonna go. Quite simple. The main character has just arrived in a remote town and quite accidentally stumbled into a curious rehearsal in which his fate will be decided. Who knows? Perhaps he will die at the end. Okay, then. And I'll be dragged in. I think I don't have. I'm ready. That's all you had to say. Why do you stare like that? I see it in his eyes. His mind is looking for a mind's immovable. I say we start the scene with a backhand across your face. I am beginning to recall why my acting career didn't pan out. I say again, he is no leading man. He is unfit to even play a villain. At best, a background player, a body, standing there to fill the stage. It is the step healer's son who out to take the role, or that young girl who cried out of her grave. It says pathos, it says verse. What does this one have? A coat? I see you're awed by my coat. They're perfectly understandable, but envy is a low sentiment. She's just casually insulting me. Wonderful, the hero is lost. He no longer sees the boundary between his life and the play, between speaking and reading his lines. Keep going. This is the beating heart of our play, the blur between the reality and fiction. Let me read the script. So the main character, a doctor and a skeptic, encounter an unknown for the first time. He built his life around empirical and scientific inquiries. What really do when death address him directly? But this isn't literal, right? The hero to play is speaking to death, or the death is usually a metaphor, illustration of this thought process. Well, if that makes it easier for you, we can say it's a metaphor. Play it ambiguously. Leave the audience guessing. But wait, I don't. I don't want to be a metaphor. I promise I'll be the true voice of the dead. What kind of spoil sport ruined a play like this? I thought you couldn't hack it. That's it, I'm out. Metaphor. And you see it. And you see, are never happy with anything. Sound like a failed actor to me. Of course we're acting. You have applied craft to keep. What? Oh, this is also weird. But, Mr. Actor, are you certain we've chosen the right protagonist? The rules of drama clearly state that the hero must experience death and resurrection, yet he is stuck in the prologue. I feel like this is very meta. I just realized that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Well then, go on to prove we weren't mistaken about you. Oh, not sure how you're keeping up and protecting dying it in. I'll do my best. These three are gonna be important. Don't. We're going somewhere. Where the heck best about me? Oh, is this it? Oh. Who the heck built this? Why would they build this? Unless this, is this... Oh, it might have been bombed out or something. I do not know. What is it? Can you see the future? Let me look into... Give me... Make your turn. Wait your turn, please. Let me look... Blah. Why are you using your dog eyes to look? You're not an animal, you know. You know, but an animal might see further. Need some help, kids? I can teach you how to use this thing. Oh, it's you. Hey, your thingamajig. Busted. It doesn't sew anything. It just bugs and little weird little hairs. Like in many years, they will made on Earth, but bugs and hairs very sad if you think about it. What makes you think it shows the future? See all these different glass pieces inside? Glass like this shows the future when you look through it. Everyone knows that. Grandpa Simon loved making all sorts of things with glass. I've only seen different jigs like this at his place. Why do you steal the Grandpa Simon? That's why we stole it back from you. It's called justice. You stole it from my luggage. That's called theft. But you don't know, mister? He doesn't know. Spit it out, you monster. Where did you get this thingamajig from? What did you do to Simon? It was just... wasn't it? It was you, wasn't it? I was on my way to go visit Simon. I already was be there if I wasn't for you. Please get back my mic. It's going to be very delicate equipment. Oh, I never became a father. Just give him back the thingamajig and let him go on his merry way. He's broken anyway. I can't see it. I don't know. What doesn't take effort doesn't deserve effort. If we just give him back the thingamajig, there's no effort in it. I could give you a cuff on the head for it. Would that be enough? I can... Yeah, what is it? Calm down, people like that don't get angry. He's not from around here. It's all he doesn't know the rules yet. You know, you're new here. Well, let us sit this time. But you should know that you can't mess with kids around here. And you definitely can't hit them if you do. Just try it, he'll kill you. I must say I never expected a conversation to this one. But that's anything hanging off your chain, show it to us. Oh, watch, really. Let's make a deal. You give us the watch and we'll give you back your... Just show us how it worked, will ya? Hold on, I need to check if it's broken first. You might have been using it to hammer nails. No, I have to. No, it's a tutorial. Add muchos años. Something years. There you go. Oh, we're back to the capital. Dun, dun, dun.
I think you ought to reread your own early work, Chief. Assuming you wrote them yourself.
What? Please hold on a little longer. Even after I hit the inhalation therapy, the swelling won't go down immediately. The main rescue from the morgue is conscious, but she might not stay that way. She's still very weak. The burden of leadership, you hold something to everyone and everyone will find you at fault. It's good to see you choose. This one. Step aside from me for a moment, Chief. I checked the morgue records. Body matched the description was declared dead last night. There could be a coroner's oversight or a bureaucratic error. People make mistakes all the time. That doesn't prove anything. Yeah, this. I'm not claiming it does, but I imagine for a second. Now, let's stick to the facts. I spoke to the orderly on duty last night. He also confirmed that our subject showed no sign of life. The implant himself was there when he woke up. Vinay reached this see me about criteria. We can't miss this opportunity. Unfortunately, the subject having trouble speaking. All that time and the gas has weakened her voice. They've entered mucous membranes and perform inhalation therapy, but you understand, I can't conduct an extensive interview. And first hand, I can't go point us to the right direction, but there's always a physical examination or taking samples. One examination of her personal belongings and came into the morgue with some items. Now, though I haven't had a chance to go through them. I do that myself. I left them on a table by the back entrance. You can take a look, Chief? Perhaps there's a clue. Ma'am, would you allow us to examine your things? Okay. Oh, do you remember me? Ambassador of Medicine Daniel Dendwowski, head of the Thanatican laboratory last night. I saved you from the side of a serious gas leak. The man with death's eyes. And as a researcher, my eyes were affected by the gas just like yours, but at least you remembered something. I died. Tunnel to tunnel. Please remain calm before we make sure everything in. Please remain calm before we can do it. I need to examine you. But yes, the thing is that the doctor said probably done something. I'll take the camera. Do you do bruisings? Or chemical? I don't think it would be chemical burns. Okay, maybe it is bruisings. No inspection mode. Pelican look exhausted. I should take a look. I should take a look at our blood samples. The skin is here serious damage suspected due to contact with gas. Like the same as. Obviously, I was bruising though. Like the bruising, redness. Echo was kind of right. A rough injection. Seemed like she had an allergic reaction. Damaged skin, arm. Bruising from repeated injections. The consequence of attempted resurrection. Still the same. Legs. Don't. But no, like reversal. I messed up. Oh. I'm gonna check the blood now. Yep. Taken. Or do I need? Oh yeah, this. Thick blood loss, spontaneous resurrectee. By adjusting magnification, WS. Okay then. What else? There's a bacteria right there. That's as far as I could go though. Is that bacteria? I'm not sure what I'm looking at though. Look for red bacteria. I don't have a lot of time left though. I'm not finding any red bacteria. Right there. I saw it. I saw it. It was in this level. Anything red? There. That doesn't look like bacteria though, more like a blood clot. Pathogen has been found. There are butterflies. Oh, where's her stuff? Oh, this paper that looks official. Here's that blanket looks medicinal. Consult a wise woman instead of a doctor. Accept all risk and waive all claims. Description of the treatment is vague, something about a novel drugs. That one will mean there's more. Some kind of paper trail. Morphine, train, target. Chronic morphine addiction or suffered from severe pain. 2 rings, obviously impaired. Husband left and took out the red rings? I do not know. Can we the examination test pictures more or less complete? Our miraculous director has late-stage leukemia. Injection marks on her body. Oh, that's why it looks like a blood clot. I saw a cancer cell. Apparently that's reacted to experimental drug. Mouse got scared, didn't sort it out. The assistant couldn't handle a heavy dose of medication. Calling says it must be long saving. Supplement weights and our subject need rest. Time to come up with a diagnosis, even if it's preliminary.
Enough? No,
Is it
not
either
enough.
case?
Never enough.
I love to jump to conclusion, but some more. No, not that. She was in a trial of new drugs. I'm not sure her colleagues will disclose their experience, but I guess anaphylexia, an acute allergic reaction, and more. She turned ill and may have swung from one extreme to the other. From self-treatment to our disease, we don't know what medications they took or how they interacted. But how do you explain the most anesthetic resurrection? Adrenaline. Someone tried to restart her heart with a too small dose. The gas leaked and the body reached the adrenaline that was missing. You think it was a mistake? The subject ended up in a morgue due to negligence? She wasn't actually dead yet, and by coincidence, it unaccounted for vector pretty much. There may be something useful in a flooded layer of market. Our subject rests, go through the lab correspondence. There may be something useful in the flood of letters on miraculous resurrection, stories of unique longevity. Instead of rest. So that means he wasn't dead after all. The one was supposed he came back to life. In all letters we tried to find, and of our last brand appeared nothing but fiction. Though what it warned doesn't show the future, doesn't raise the dead, it's just a point really. Breakthrough can't happen in one single movement. It takes a sustained effort. Every step feels small at first, but we'll learn to resurrect the dead one day. If we can't see the future in that glance, then we're off. We got important things to do after all. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Ready? Where do I go? I'm guessing there.
Enough.
What?
Why are you drowning me in details, Bachelor? Street kids stealing your microscope is an amusing anecdote.
Oh, I guess we just skipped that. Oh, wait, never mind, we're with you. Inspector at a special committee. I was sent to investigate the case of my criminal negligence. Supposedly I didn't save a town in the east of the country where a plague broke out. I didn't even try, apparently. He's luring me into a trap. His folder is full of intentionally false data. He's not interested in the truth, but rather in the downfall of Bachelor Danowski. He is my enemy. Okay then.
If only problems would resolve themselves.
Enough, why are you drowning me in details, Bachelor? Street kids stealing your microscope is an amusing anecdote, but it's not the crime we sat down to discuss 2 hours ago. 2 hours and 15 minutes ago, to be exact. Focus. I'm only interested in what's important. I'm supposed to know, Inspector, what you deem important and what you don't. You know what? I especially dislike when obvious intelligent men feign foolishness to derail an investigation. I'm offended and embarrassed for you. You both know you're not a fool. Stop wasting my time and yours. I just want to recount everything in order from beginning to end. The beginning doesn't interest me. My concern is the ending, the result, the final. As for your backstory, your genesis, all of them is the case, files, shall be reviewed? Yes, please. I'm quite curious as to what it contains. I'm familiar with my own biography. I propose you don't waste time on it. Let's see, where was it? Yes, the ministerial inspection of your lab, Thanactica, began in early September. Your presence was required at all times. Instead, you danced off across the country into a backwater town to bring back what might be described as person unique longevity, or at least very least the result of his medical evaluations. Let your fantasies aside for a moment. The important part is that you fled from the investigation. This town had an outbreak of some fever the scientific community had no knowledge of. As luck would have it, you were the only medical professional on site. Accurate so far? Well, not accurate. The devil's in the details. You appear to be setting a trap. On the third day, a town leader gathered to the town hall to form an emergency command to fight the epidemic. And one was Daniel who was, I repeat, the only qualified specialist in town during that day. What's that? Your lip is trembling. Did I unsettle you? Your tricks won't work on me. My shame isn't your concern. You're right to feel ashamed, instead of fulfilling your Hippocratic oath and leading the fight against the plague you were engaged in. What? Wait, you engaged in what? Come on. Don't look at the table. My eyes are up here. I know where you're going with this, Inspector. It says I tried to flee the town. I'm not looking down my shame. I'm simply amazed at your informant's sloppy work. On the fourth day, the town lost its water supply. They required a hospital, but the one person who set it up, what was he doing? Tell me, Devonsky, where did you spend the fourth and fifth day? I see what you're doing. You're all in this together, aren't you? It's not enough to destroy my lab, you have to destroy me too. Excuse me, me and whom? To whom are you referring? Doesn't matter, just keep reading on your fairy tales. What else do they say? That I brought the plague? That I ate babies for dinner? In the case file, the word prone to paranoia are underlined twice. I don't think much of them, but now I understand. You think I have some hidden agenda beyond seeking truth. How charming. I'll make a note of it. But now let's get back to my fairy tales. Yes, let's. Without my information, your case file is incomplete, isn't it? That means you have to listen to me. As the saying goes, I'm not paranoid, they really are out to get me. I think that just put me in more issue. Come the evening of the fourth day, the doctor at the capital attempted to flee the dying town on the cargo train. Like a rat, he was caught and jailed, and there he remained as the plague ravaged the town. I'll admit, I find even the act of reading about it repugnant. I won't lie, I consider escape, not flight. Tanatica was in the process of being destroyed back in the capital. You consider escape to avoid facing a painful truth. When I came to town, I found that Simon Kane, the mortal man of whom I pinned all my hopes, was dead. When I came to town, I found out he died under mysterious circumstances a few hours before my arrival. Oh, I'm talking to myself. But when the epidemic began, you could have saved others. Your doctor, you swore an oath. Why did you abandon the ordinary folk? Simon Kane, nature. Simon Kane's nature, the mystery of his immortality and death, that the most important thing that happened in this little town. And to me, but I can't just relate it to you. To understand, one must immerse himself in the details, take in the full picture. Not the death of the tens of thousands, but one fantastical old man. Oh my bachelor, oh my. At the very best emerged, and you tried to feed a tan on the evening of the fourth day. Now you're trusting it, you're rewriting the past. Where did I lie exactly? Point it out. And tell you what really happened on Thursday at the town hall. This one. Then you tell me your version of events. How did it all happen? No tricks. Leave aside your stories of children and microscopes. I'm tired of repeating myself. I'm interested in the ending, not the beginning. You don't seem to be interested in the truth, right? You have the opportunity to flex your power. Do you also read books from backwards? You will recount everything in whatever order I tell you to. On the sixth day, the plague destroyed the town. So if you will be so kind, explain to me. What were you doing on the fifth day? Were you really so indifferent to the plight of the people around you? The town couldn't have perished on the sixth day. I was there on the 12th. There was an error in your report. You disappoint me, bastard. I ask again. On the fifth day in town, what were you doing? Do. Don't. Oh, everybody's dead. Don't. So we're just gonna jump straight to the fifth day. Pathologic. 3. Dum. Oh, they did arrest me, jeez. Dun. Day 5. We missed the batch will grab the only remaining thread that may lead to Simon Kane. Infected. Calm. Infected. What place has entry but no exit? This ill-fated town. The triple occurs the town is snapping your resolve by the minute. The triple occurs down. To sleep, maybe to dream. Don't. Will it always be like this? Always. I can't come back apathy. The despair isn't yours, I swear it's the locals' herb messing with your head. Strength always dwindle. Stimulant, coffee, tobacco, splash your face with cold water. Kick a trash can if it helps. In mania, you are sharp and fierce. Harmful side effects? What harmful side effects? But you won't succumb to tranquility. The town will sap your will when you to sleep. Apathy, mania and apathy. Apathy and indifference are constantly rising. To move faster, fight apathy by increasing mania. Finally, daughter of Fat Vlad Ongolomitsky, local magnate, and master of the tan industry, blood of his blood. Local kid's name, her blah blah. I heard she told some inexplicable power show something over the tan, but I dismissed it. That was a mistake.
One day, I will grow real wings. Heavy, lifting wings.
I'm dead tired, to be honest. I'm not sure I even want to leave the cell. I expect a different kind of jailer. I am a mistress. Well, a future mistress. But I think you'll agree that future and past are relevant concepts. I'm not sure what day it is. And I'm not sure what day it is. Or which jail you're in. You lost your way. I'm not sure how, but I can sense it. And it is the mistress gift, so I came here to find you. Well, thank you. Now what? Are you alright? How are you feeling? I don't have the plague? Is that what you mean? I can see that. You can step out okay. Just like that. Just like that. When you go up the stairs, you understand why. But first, I need to know one more thing. Why did you come to our town? I researched the nature of death. I was told you have an immortal man amongst you, Simon Kane. But when I got here, he was dead. So now what are you going to do? I've been trapped inside this box, but now I know what's outside. An outbreak, death and death, even in the guise of Moonlight Germans is my indifferent. I'll do my job. You're a brave man, but perhaps it's all connected. Immortality and a disease, that is impossible. You know, Bachelor, my father imbibed Simon, Maria Kaina, will always be my enemy, so there's no love lost between our families. And yet, I must help you. I don't want to, I must. Otherwise, the town will suffer. That's why I came here early and waited 4 hours until you decided to wake up. You guys just knocked on the door yourself. I know where to find the last person who saw Simon alive. His name is Doc Rubin. He's colleague of mine, one of you around here. You ever heard about him? You worked with him, or you will. I'm not quite sure. My pause had never worked with him. I'm not so sure of anything anymore. He's a doctor. He has a hideout in the warehouse. Look for him there. How do you know where his hideout is? The way you say it, it doesn't sound like much of a secret. Yeah, but you won't be able to get there right now. While I was waiting for you, something bad happening. When you go up the stairs, you'll see. Mother said that a true mistress stands out by her timing, and that here I am, right place, but too late. You will never become a true mistress, probably. Don't you dare cry, I can't stand here. Your hint helped me a lot. I guess that. Don't. Suspect? Successor or Hello there. Alexander Suborov, governor of the town. The Suborovs are the load-bearing bones of this town. Hard, dry, and colorless compared to the other two ruling families. Order rests upon them. When I arrived, Governor Suborov pinned all of his hopes on me and hated me for it. He thought the stars at the capital would show the kinds and how dangerous over ambition could be, unless the star proved to be another dreamer.
Well, it was a productive night.
I allowed the girl in. She is wild and she interceded on your behalf. Even if she had it, I wouldn't have kept you there. You threw me behind bars yesterday, and today you're already setting me free. What a miraculous tyrant you are. What were you detained for? I tried to leave town, but your trap worked just in time, and I wasn't let go. You committed the most heinous crime a doctor can commit. You tried to abandon your patients, to flee the town and save your sorry hide. It was a despicable act. If I could turn back time, Again, I've been accused of who knows what without evidence. I figured it all out, or would you claim you invented a way was the birds? That's none of your business, actually. Whatever happened yesterday is beyond reach. Today, the plague has reached the backbone. Behind the thin walls of this building, death rages. We have boarded up doors and windows, but the plague fumes him seeping in. You and I, we have mere hours left. The outbreak has reached the town hall. There have been cases of criminals surviving the sacking of the besieged city and prisons. The prison is also a fortress, but our fortress lacks food and water. Inside, we are presumed dead. Know this, Dennis Ghostly. I wanted to punish your cowardice, that much is true, but I do not want you dead. I am sorry. What? What do you mean presumed dead? 2 days ago, a decree was issued declaring all people in affected districts to be presumed dead, not to be rescued, unless they call for help with signal bonfires. If finally, without a protective suit, you can venture into the miasma, let alone light the fire, so officially you and I are dead. What kind of saying? Definitely is interesting. Decree what is he saying? But whoever wielded that power, right? Tell it to me straight. You issued an inhumane rule, never expected to be a victim. 5 years ago, Isidore made the same call. I only take criticism from a doctor who managed to save more lives than he did. What he seeks to ruin a tunnel, you want me to open the front door? No, our only chance is to barricade ourselves. I can't go through the infected district. Advise? Yes, the one you confiscated along with all my belongings, including the medicine, by the way. No, you guys from the Galpro are just as unreliable as you. I won't unlock the main entrance, risking contamination at the town hall, just because of your novelty lighter. At the beginning you said you weren't going to hold me. Who is breaking their promises now? And your alternate proposal is? We bide our time. Hope for the best. Katrina couldn't be saved. Brilliant plan, things, but no thanks. I'd rather do something. You said a plague is already in town hall. Where? The far room. We locked it already. Give me the prototype back. I'll clear the contamination in the far room and prove to you the device works. Fine. Your device should be in the main hall. Confiscated items are also there, on the counter. No one has disturbed them. Take them. After that, they will unlock the far room for you. But if you fail to clear the miasma, you won't be let out. Glad you listened to reason. What do you? Murderer's brother. You already out of this place? Can you sign this paper for me, please? The death certificate, I mean. Who is death certificate? My brother's dead. Bad man he was. Wicked man. Still, he was family. Now I'm fussing about collecting all the papers and the 5th day, now that I can't get a death certificate. Silly, really demands no more but the paper. Oh, please make sure you have the paper. And my condolences for your loss. The plague spares no one. I wish it was a plague. Killed himself in a way. 5 days ago, he tried to take a knife to the younger at the station. He thought Baraka had killed his father, but it was all rubbish. They're clear now. That was the day I first arrived. Yes, I remember now. But her bride wanted to take your brother's body. I didn't allow it. Where is it? Oh wait. This is the main room though. Is this was confiscated stuff? No. This? 20. It says fully loaded. I'm gonna take a nap. Oh, is this not out? Right? Or am I dying slowly? I don't see any miasma. I don't see any miasma. Nothing. I don't see it. They planted it other side of the river. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. What? I just need to do it again. Okay, I just need to do it 3 times.
Just wait.
What's that smell?
I'll restore
Wow,
order.
the proton uses other reasons as well, but they hardly smell of anything. The smell of science. Your contraption works. Let's assume it's not. It's not enough to traverse the. Is it enough to traverse the infected districts? We already established that you have no better option. If it's not enough, I won't be knocking on your door to be let back in. You have my words, I won't endanger you. Why is it so in red? Fine, let's assume that too. Listen up. You need to make it to the southern exit of the district. It's guarded by orderings. The other exits are sealed off or being guarded by vigilantes. Best avoid. Understand. But first, you need to light several bonfires. More than one, that's important. I said already, this is how it's been since the first outbreak 5 years ago. But there are fires burning in there. That means there are still survivors, still able-bodied and healthy. Only those who are worth saving. We were ordered not to bother with small pockets of doomed people. I'm not just anybody, I'm a doctor. The audience will take my word for it and let me out. You're a doctor who has circed his 2 days ago, you don't even show up to emergency. You haven't examined a patient nor looked for solutions. Your word isn't worth anything. We'll see. Just blue bad and red good. Don't. Okay, so how do I light them? How? I. Okay then. So this. This area is somewhat clear. Yeah, I am getting a ton of apathy. This one. Don't. Is there anybody left? Oh, I just do not do. Not feel apathy, I think. Like, I guess feel something. Everything seems closed off. Two bonfires to go. Is there even people? Oh, they're dead. There hurt somebody? No. No, not this one.
Forgot that there's so much of the world.
What?
I'd rather not hear this.
This is actually kind of creepy. I can't jump. Don't. Boom. Boom. Okay, but where to? I'm guessing this. Don't. I ain't going the wrong way. Don't. This way? Yep. Huh? The porters are lying nearby. The quarantine isn't working. I won't spread panic though. Probably didn't need to do that. Why is the rock growing? Ooh, let's look. Hold. Don't. 11. Okay, people. Yeah. You know, my boys, there's something here, like, not the first time somebody's surprised to see me, Bastard Davoski doesn't die so easily. Then whoever trapped in there is dead to us. Gunner is trapped in there himself. And not yet infected. And who are you? The only qualified doctor that has been knighted town. You're only doing our jobs. The decree is simple. No fires, no entry. People can only be saved if the bonfire lives into this district. Otherwise, it means they're all dead. One of our survivors in the backbone. Well then, clear the exit to the district. Escort people from the fire to fire. Do not deviate from the route. It's right terrifying to go in there, but it can't be helped. Orders are orders. And you, survivor, why are you still standing here? Get out of the cleaning district since you managed to walk all the way here. I suppose we can deal with that later. The walls have fallen. Where do I need to go to then? I'm gonna trade with me. Okay, what's the plan then? It's calm. Guess we walked here. Yes. Don't you friend, I'm not into your number. If only who look at you like that. Alright. Ever since I found out my had died, I've been scared of my wits. It claimed her in 5 hours. She was young and strong. One confession to her. I don't know if youth keeps one safe at all. But as easy, I hope her step blood will protect her. He's of kin, was. Left her people, but still torn between town and steppe. I thought maybe if I crowd with her on purpose, she would return to her kind, but suffer her fate no more. Too late. My condolences. Poor thing, says the same. I don't want to die though. Give it to me, straight dog. When did you see her last? The day before yesterday. When did she died? Yesterday. Who can't survive the infection for more than a day? If you were infected, you wouldn't be here. Here's turning how many people died since the outbreak began 2 days ago. The disease obviously developed very quickly. I would say the incubation with periods 5 to 8 hours. Well, you done me a service. Poor suffering ended just yesterday. She came to me even earlier than that. Your math checks out. Saw, doctor. Sorry I stood to ask you with respect. According to your court, I couldn't have caught it from her. But from someone else, someone you could have met even... I wouldn't be that pessimistic. People kind of need hope at the moment. That's not without infection. If it takes 5 hours to burn someone out like a candle, then it's clear as day. I've been racking my brains. She was healthy when she came to me. The suddenly banned dead plague like that. So... Is the thing taking like the first symptom then? Or is this like coincidence? Any test would be good. That mortality is embedded into human nature itself. It's even more wicked. If you can say no. This. The ring here in the backwater is like an alarm bell, or to the right, they don't fit the scenery like you. Maybe we can help. I'm looking for a doctor named Ruben. You know, he was, I would have been gone with him. Blah, blah, blah. And it was Burke is the door, Burke, but he's gone vanished as if the earth swallowed him. You think he was here right in the warehouse? But I need to talk to him, do something useful at least. Tough luck, I would love to repay, but I can't. Don't know where Ruben went. You know, ask the little ones, the kids, they run into some, they score at every corner to play. They don't miss a thing. If Ruben was here, they would have seen him. Take care of yourself. Your dog's infected once. Next time, maybe you won't be so lucky. That part is true. Don't. Americans.
The broken ones don't lie.
That's you. Don't. You think it's it? Somewhat. What kind of shrine is this? A throne fit for a warehouse king. I wonder unto Caesar the things that are Caesar's. Okay, don't. Time to go. It's safe for now. Oh, there you are. I think. For you. Yo. Yeah, sir, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that on your chest? You mean this is not do that as a brooch. Haven't seen no doctor around, but we got a new boiler around lately. Fixed the furnace 3 days ago, but today it broke down again. Go on, touch the pipe, see? It's cold like my dad's feet. Okay, then. He died, that's what. We buried him with no shoes on. I thought he was just pretending. He started tickling him. But he was ice cold and his step was bored. I'm sorry for your loss. My loss, not yours, you know. What are you doing stepping around like a stray dog anyhow? I told you you're looking for a doctor. Although I think he's a boiler man now. How do I get it back? Follow the pipe the other way to the boiler house, right now. Guys, put up some signage. Jeez, everybody's... What the heck happened? Yo, bad grief. Greg. This petty lord calls himself bad grief, an anarchist. At heart, valuing freedom above all else, but only his own because of his friendship with that. And by the law. At least he has some small accent, even at this great level. Pinned to the wall like a butterfly and left him to die. He even stabbed him with a knife for good measure. But he didn't die from those wounds. Do you know what he died from? Thirst. Do you have any water? And no actor, neither for nor act. Call me a shadow, a reminder of a person, trace, and not go. What kind of absurd theatrics this kind of grotesque performance? All the world states and blah blah. Why not say, assume you really are speaking to a shadow of a dead person? You are a scientist, a researcher of death, so gain such a mass to wasting my time. That's a doom. Simon's murder. Why would you think that we've killed Simon? What did that? We saw the face of the killer. Did he recognize them? Well, I had a patient drop this clearly. Can spread rumor about the incredible bits of that, so we actually care about it a great deal. Poor grief. But they signed and told me Simon's murderer. Yeah, knife, a hammer, and a claw and a stick. The villain has congratulated this happened yesterday. Wait, it's too late to go there today. Should I like? Oh, you're this image. Oh, you're not actually pinned up against the wall. Oh. Look at these people. Wait, these are all warehouses. I don't know which one. Okay, where? Yeah, you. W. Yes, I heard a story about blah 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 blah. So it's here then? Somewhere's here. But where here? Don't. That was all time though. Yeah, you're there. Dun. Not a doctor, but they need a boiler man for. Dun. And the last boiler man disappeared somewhere. We haven't seen him in 2 days. Seeing the black smoke from Jimmy, if it's normal, yes, something bad might have happened. Where? This one? I don't see no black smoke. You're Ruben. Pathologist, one of the few in this town. A straightforward and decisive man, he did things that provoked the anger of everyone, the cause of the kin in front of the law. There's medicine left in the cap, drugs saved for a rainy day, carefully rationed. And there you are again, Shadow of Atsai. The case that Ruben worked here how did that happen? He needed a hideout, grief, and old friends, so he suggested this place. In the end, he even enjoyed stroking the furnace. Physically broke Sue's, leaves no room for thought. Only for Sue clinging so deeply, Ruben was scrubbing it off himself when they came for him. Or they. Never saw their faces, but he knew what he wanted, a silence. Ruben came closer to understand what Simon truly was. After all, he was the one who pronounced him dead. You know, he was afraid that revelation would not be forgiven. What revelation? Whether Ruben discovered that is critical. Ruben witnessed a miracle, and he paid for what is died. 3 days has passed since Simon's death. Ruben hid here in the boiler room, but they found him, silenced him. Seeing someone intentionally cut off my attempt to learn about Simon. What do I do now? I can pay a visit. This one? Disillusionment. Oh, 'cause 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 ' Should I be treating people though? How do I go around treating people? Don't. Don't. We have passed through dangerous unmarked colors. Wasn't this one? Traveling. There we go. Okay then. I didn't know why my camera was so shaky. Did he help? Changeling. A strange little vagabond from his hypnotic eyes. Simpletons claim that they can heal with laying on a hand. They also say it's something like decision and every legit. So are you a fake then?
Is a hand? Or is it just the fingers? Or the prints themselves?
What's this? Huh? Cover your nose. Do you hear how dumb you sound? Do you think I'm blind that I can tell where I am? You need my protection, no other way around. Like my eyes, you idiot. Who are you? Claire and I am the one who's going to save the town from the plague, because you don't have the first clue about it. Your head's a cardboard prison, but I will still pity you, since you are here. Let me help you. I don't like the condescending tone of yours. Not the kind of thing I trust. How can you possibly? Yes. So you heard me. Thank God, someone has. Look into my eyes. I'm going to help you. And nothing to fear. Who is she? Sabnock, you know that bony monstrosity you don't believe in? The one that's making your head sick right now? My hands are sick and not part of me is. It's more proud to do the name off. Bodies are very much a own. Sabnock the plague's body. The earth spits her out every few years, so she might walk through the town and cleanse it of corruption. Every Catalans are weak people. Everyone believes something different. Why you, with your head on solid oak wood? Can you see it's a very interesting question? Most people like you are completely blind. What trick that hole in? I wonder. You're just nervous exhaust making me imagine Chris. I don't remember. Now that's interesting. So there was something. A little pinprick from your past, a hang out getting inflamed. Very interesting. I'd love to know more. You'll never stop following you. She likes you. I can tell from a mile away. But I'll teach you how to handle her. Take no scholar. For number one, you are no adversary for her. Your little revolver won't shoot her. Your little knife won't stab her. Can't stab a fairy tale, can you? And why would you even have a knife anyways? All you can do is run. Fair enough, fighting to is like tilting a windmill. Keep thinking of that. Good scholar. And the prototype? What prototype? Heard an experimental device prototype that keep on dispersing pigment. Let's say this reason I say is manifests as some kind of especially dense cloud of sand pass. If I shoot it, it will dissipate, which means the prototype can still kill it. They claim to fight death, but look at your eyes lit up and you said kill. Killing death would be heroic feat is a long dream of mine. There's no way your little eyes can kill a Sabnock. Neither bone nor metal can strike her down, evidence those down. How about encompassing air and atomized particles of bile and belladonna? Do you remember say anything about demonic weapons? Thought not. They say he's about but he says about blunt. They can stop her from a solid prototype better than nothing. You believe in that invention of science can defeat an ancient truth step? Well then, Scholar, give it a try. It'll be interesting to see. Neighbors too sees both loves and hates fire. She can't pass a bonfire without wanting to love and destroy it. This one. Rule 3 sees drowned to people who aren't hollow. You might be close-minded and spiteful, but she still senses something in you. There's something you carry inside you, some spark. There's no way she's going to forget about you. Once it's close, she'll never stop chasing you. I mean, irresistible. This one's so simple that not even gonna give. If she catches you, she'll devour you. Yeah, that's fair. Finally, you're probably not going to believe me. She's away at most people's bodies, dries their skin, shoots up their immune system. But you're not an easy to get. Like someone watches you from above, protecting you. Maybe I don't know. Thanks for reminding me why I don't want to talk to you. Go top. There's this one. You have a point. Just being in play just feel like having maelstrom raging inside my head. Of course it will. Before I can slow her down, bumper can slow her down. She cannot be stopped. Beware. Is there even a groan? Huh?
Shatnaka take it. The golem of steppe legends. Myth. Fiction.
Oh, there you are.
Boiling, cracking, screeching. Live it.
Yep, I need to go this way. Take all this. Time to go.
As if things are animated.
Do I need to enter here? Oh, it is a safe house. Kind of. Yeah, okay. I was thought I could, like I see her news.
Why can't I move on my own?
I haven't said anything yet. Nigua mentum apert something Latin. Your dares open his mouth. While the mister is working. Daniel does at your service. No need to mock me. I haven't somehow forgotten you after 5 days, but one does not forget that actually. I was just forgetting the dialogue. Then I expected your voice caught me off guard, that's all. And done it. It's an honorific, a sign of respect. Don't test my patience. Alright, with whom? Oh, the hounds, of course, but then, what is that metaphor? It's only inanimated for you. Whenever my mother blocked, come against I don't think you ever. I think there's something wrong with you. Well, cannon should be laughed at. Laughter is the most dangerous weapon. You forgive me for the fact that houses don't sing to me. So what's going on with this house? A trace of Uncle Simon's hand still lingers out. Here, very close, still warm. Tell me more, wherever you can. 7-Eleven is hiding. No, I don't believe in this kind of luck. Well, never mind, it no longer matter anyways. What I'm doing is stupid, and what you're doing, even more so. But it's some kind of trace, any kind. Set chance. We'll be suffocated by the water, reeking bodies. 7 o'clock will devour tomorrow when you sleep. Perhaps you're right. Oh wait, red is what do you call it? Mania, and blue is apathy. 7 is sure. You see 7 o'clock? You and then boom, a monster. I think I could look, or to see anything in this playground. Oh. Blah, blah. Now we'll find it at the end. Well, you know, and then it's blah, blah. Oh, I am very much. Oh, oh, they're speaking. Do things. Yeah, Water, revolver. I guess use
The clock's hand comes to a standstill.
Should be decreasing now. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. I think this is just thing in here, but I'm not finding anything. I won't survive. Oh, actually I'm losing health.
Quiet head. Shh.
There we go. Don't. Is there something in here? Wait, there's this. Today you're trying lockpick. One of the children surrendered and since out for his finals. They perhaps that's why he said he couldn't get out of his legacy or his hair.
Yup.
You still have a barnacle, lost a pinnacle, maybe more to the left. If you can lock in someone else's home, I bet you money you don't live here. You lost it, I used to come here and sleep like all the time, you know, before Master Isdor died. That's why Mari asked me to break into the house for her. Where are you? Born yesterday? Deader than dead can be. It's been days already. Don't just stand there, shut the door with me, but yeah, right now. Yeah, I think you're just managing things like kids always do. It is maybe possible. Blah, blah. Yeah, everybody blah blah blah. You know how many times I heard that just today. I'm not dying to waste my time blah blah. But if you didn't say who you've seen, you just helping him hide and cover his track. Not the smartest thing to do. Maybe did tell me that he felt some kind of trade assignment to his house presence. This one. Oh, failure. Okay then. The trace. Don't. I guess I'm gonna need to see this one. Where is it at? The all the way other side of town. Don't. Thoughts. Don't. This one. Oh, is it possible to save beyond the board? It probably auto saves. Okay, that's gonna be everything for today's stream. If you enjoyed what you saw, feel free to follow. If not, then hopefully I'll see you next time. And don't forget to have a good day. Have a good night. Remember, just make sure to have a good time. And hopefully I can see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.